Hey folks, welcome back. Episode 3 of How to Make It series. Wanted to kind of apologize. I was going to upload last week. Didn't get a chance. Was working on a lot of the game development and some of the projects that I was working on. Happy to say that the game development is striding really well. Went from 32-bit application to a 64-bit application now. We were working with a legacy game engine that took forever for their development to kind of keep up to date to current markets, especially with a lot of Macs, especially with a lot of iOS devices requiring 64-bit applications. And now it's just a matter of fixing up the different nuances, the different conditional logic, the some missing audio cues, some missing lighting cues, missing game logics and stuff. So, but I think in time we'll get there. It's just a matter of cleaning up all the different nuances. I'm probably going to make a separate video talking about some of the struggles that we had. We've been developing this since 2017. Now we're in 2020. We've been wanting to release this game since 2018. But I always felt that it was never the right time. It wasn't the right, the game wasn't there. It wasn't, meeting my expectations, and I'm quite confident if I, were to release it, I don't think it'll meet a lot of people's expectations as well, especially for a follow-up or our second video game. Our first video game was tough as nails. It was a simple mobile application. Now it's a matter of, transitioning to 3D, learning all the different nuances, learning all the different curves when it comes to managing things in 3D. So it was a huge learning experience for everybody in the team. I'm happy to say we're at a good stage now, so very excited about that. And yeah, so another development that had happened was we're on the final stages of acquiring another company. I've been as some of the past few months, since September 2019, I've been trying to be in partners with these guys for a very, very long time. They're a B2B application, so it doesn't affect a lot of mainstream consumers, but I wanted them to be part of our product, to be part of our kind of company growth. Happy to say acquired about 50% of them just last week. We're still finalizing on all the lawyer details, some cash, some private stock options, but yeah, it's just managing, now it's managing their growth and managing a lot of the kind of strategies behind their development as well too. So very, very excited. Can't say the name yet, and once we have that all kind of cleaned up, I'll explain what I've been doing the past few months. And yeah, so I think it's a great growth for myself and great growth for strategizing and how to manage different things and how to manage expectations. So I'm quite happy where we're at. Yeah, and hopefully it's successful. Now we can we can honestly say that we are a tech company. So I think it'll be a cool thing. I think it'll be a cool thing to have this under our portfolio, especially if you know who the competition is. You're gonna be like, you're a dumbass for trying to even compete with these guys. But I think it's always fun to have heavy competition, and obviously our competitor is a giant, and we're chasing the deers. They're chasing the whales. So I'm okay with chasing deers. I don't know. I know everybody focuses on chasing the whale with any type of business, but I think I'm okay with shooting up on all the the smaller kind of clienteles, right? So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, another development as well too. Recently had a chat with Microsoft. We just had a meeting with them, just in Startup Edmonton here. So we're going to be continuing a monthly relationship with them. Hoping to have them as a mentor of mine. Yeah, quite exciting to have the chance to form a partnership, and I'm hoping that I could be one of their mentees and learn a lot of the things from them, a lot of the logistical, a lot of strategies, how to go to market, growth for sure. As I always mentioned, we're nowhere near where we want to be, and I think this is an opportunity to understand the nuances of the new business world, and nuances of a lot of the business scenes within Canada, and of course within the global world, and just trying to understand how people manage their team, manage expectations within their company, manage portfolios, and manage opportunities, right? So I think it'll be a good partnership. Hopefully Microsoft would continue this relationship with us, and it would be quite exciting. It would be quite exciting to see where things go. It's an interesting outlook. We've always been hindered with a lot of opportunities when it comes to money, and opportunities when it comes to creativity. A lot of folks know that I always shoot a lot of commercials, shoot a lot of weddings, and not a single dollar goes back to me. I've never put a single dollar into my pocket. It has always gone to the to development, to my company, and of course if I'm working with my partner's stuff, the money usually goes to them. I never pocket any of the money, which can be painful sometimes, when you're shooting 10, 20 weddings, or shooting 10, 15 commercials a year, and the money doesn't go to you. You definitely feel it. But it also has helped me to grow as a person. It has helped me to budget a lot of development, hopefully for better ROI in the future, right? And the thing with a lot of when it comes to money talk, and when it comes to limitations, we've always been hindered with limitations, especially with not having enough funds to grow where we want to grow. And but it also I think it has also helped us to be creative in our approach. I used to have an office space. Now the commercial space is gone, just trying to keep the costs low. And a lot of my employees and a lot of my team members are scattered kind of throughout, mostly working at co-working spaces, or even at home, right? So it's been interesting managing the kind of funds behind it, managing budgets and stuff, and I think with money, it helps you to understand where your creativity can go, and understand the limitations behind it. It's interesting. I think creativity has an effect on budgets, and budgets has an effect on creativity, and I'm hoping we can slowly develop, get a little bit more funds coming in, and be able to kind of push more towards creativity, push more towards our range of growth and our range of creativity. So I think in the next few months, hopefully within the next year or so, should be some interesting changes within our platform, within our portfolio, and hopefully within my growth as well too, as a person, as I kind of struggle aligning my expectations with reality sometimes. That's a 500 Days of Summer reference, so love that movie. Hopefully, obviously I'm going to upload a little bit more content here. Let me know what you guys think, and hopefully we can kind of touch base and figure out logistical things, and hopefully we're be able to work on different things together. All right, talk to you soon.